Outland, the whole place, it actually seemed kind of dark compared to Northrend. Like when you were in Outland, there's like no sun. I think that's what it was, which is crazy to think about, considering the catastrophe that made Outland was actually just on the planet. You never hear anything about their sun. Maybe it's just dark for no reason? Well, Illidan's a pretty dark character, so maybe he's just got that edge going for the entire zone. Could be. Oh, there's a shark in there. I don't think he can see me while I'm here. If I swim in here, he still can't see me. He doesn't have all that much health anyway. Bet you Thokvac could take him alone. Hear that? Thokvac's gonna mess you up. I'm just gonna watch. What do you think of that? Seems indifferent. We've gotta push the boundaries. Live on the edges. Warlocks, they're famous for living on the edges, though. So it shouldn't be a difficult thing to accomplish on this character. You'll just have to maybe put a few more points in your edgelording skill. Crazy. Must be the Alliance holdout in this area. Maybe it's not Alliance, but I think it's the Alliance. Part of that brand new faction war. They're always on about it. The Blizzard Entertainments. They can have their burning, disassembled ships. I'll take my nice Forsaken architecture any day. Look at this tower. At the top of this tower here, there's a portal to the Undercity if you need to go to the Undercity. And this quest in. And then we'll go to this quest, since it's literally touching the area that we're in at this very moment. Are these giant? They're like average size at best. Whatever. We've already seen earlier in this series what happens when you cross a apothecary, so we're gonna avoid doing that. Just keep all of these tide crawlers in the same area. That way, when we're done decimating their population, we can just loot them all conveniently in one go. Oh. Thokvac, look what you did. Thokvac, get over here. What is your major problem with making sure everything is not hurting me? It didn't even have to leave the base, pretty much. That is truly the best kind of quest. You don't have to leave the base at all. And Mr. Apothecary Lysander. Now what? Do I get to shoot? Or do I have to land? We're almost to the frozen sea, I take it. Yep. Then we drop these down on there. We're up on here, and they're down on there. Alright, Here. Boom. Some. It just looks like they're not there, but they're actually there. And I'm having trouble clicking on the thing. I should just... Do I have a... Yes. And then I can put it on this one. And, oh, that's much better. Simpler. This isn't something you'll be able to do for a lot of quests nowadays, but you can actually, if they give you an item that requires you to use it a bunch of times, put it right on your bar, and then you can just use a button to use it. And if you just have the 1 to 9 system and you don't have my crazy system, then you can just put it on the 1 to 9. It'll work. It'll work just fine. It'll give you a bit of an edge versus people that don't know that. So, there you go. Helpful tips. Alright, well, we made it all the way back again. We won't talk about that first time, maybe. New agaaain. I'm not ready for that yet. We'll go, but I'm not ready for that yet. Gotta hurt the crows. Okay, I've heard somewhere that all crows are liars. I don't know if that's enough to justify murdering a bunch of them in the middle of a field, but hey. What am I, a lawyer? I don't know anything about bird law. There. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and a 5. 5. There. Okay. That quest is easily completed. This is an area where you can get a little bit of bottlenecking of players, though. There's some wolves here, and I don't think you get a quest to handle them until after this. After the birds, anyway. And I think even after you burn all of these bodies. You gotta do both. I'm pretty sure. Can't just do one. Back to Vengeance Landing. Vengeance Landing. It's named that because this is Sylvanas' landing of her force that she sees is going to help take her vengeance on Arthas. It's also really edgy, so of course they named it that. The Forsaken, I mean. Just wants us to head a little bit south. And then we get a hound. And we have to follow it, so make sure you read the quest on this one, because if you miss this, it's gonna be it's easy to miss, is what I'm trying to say. Let's go, 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 go. You can sprint faster than that, hound. It's after some sort of scent. I think I smell it too. It's coming from that cave down there. Oh no. It's a Vicro. Don't run away, Hound. Stand and fight. Okay, we'll just go on over here and do this. Alright. Now dock back. Do the thing I said. Jeez. They're having a fish stew here. And a scaly scroll. So we found some sort of attack plan or scouting report or map of some strategic use to these Vicro anyway. And now, to us instead. Oh right, we can fly. I forgot about flying because I was following the dog. Sometimes with escort quests in some of these older zones, flying can have an effect on the escort missions. Now, one more set of quests down here. What's the report? The wagons are stuck. Huh. I forgot. These were the original Forsaken sort of weapons. Like these catapults with wheels on them. But they flung bodies. Forgot about that. Now they just do plague. Just straight up plague. Everything. Plague all day, every day. Can I talk to you in the... Oh. No. Stop. What's your report? Alright, well... What else would you like? The cannons are holding us back? I'll show them cannons. Off on another bat flight. The Wind Runner. That's one of these ships. Oh, yes. I want to use the cannons, but they're under attack, as you can see here. We got a couple of them. Gonna need a couple more, though. All of this ship adventure is making me think of the Battle for Azeroth. I just unlocked the last allied race that they have available right now, for the Horde anyway. Mag'har. Orcs. So, I could do, I guess, another leveling series in that. Might not be so heavily intensive. I don't know. There are series I've seen where it's in the hundreds, the number of episodes, and I don't know if I want to get there. Like, I'm reaching the upper tolerance of what I wanted this Let's Play to be. So I'm trying to make more progress per episode, and if I have to edit some in or out, then I guess I'll have to do that. I like to try and show what I've done, just in case anybody at some point gets hung up because there are little, you know, tricks that, like the flying thing. If you are doing an escort quest and you take off flying, on some of the escort quests, you're just gonna straight up fail because they don't know how to handle that. Maybe that's not the case anymore, but I swear it's happened to me in recent memory. Remember with Skywing or whatever? He like flew off the edge and then flew back onto the edge. I'm not even sure what he was doing, like that's the kind of thing where escort quests and flying, they do weird stuff sometimes. There. We did it. The ship is ours. The cannons are ours. And soon, the Alliance dogs' heads will be ours. So I've just got to mark up the location I'd like obliterated, and they will provide the hundreds of tons of flying metal. Wonderful. Oh right, the cannons. That's what the cannons are gonna fire on the cannon. Shoot the whoop. There we go. Much easier with flying. If you don't have flying, I'm sorry, you are gonna probably have to fight a few of these guys. The best way around that I've found is to just get some more people. See if you can recruit your friends to play the game with you, or make some friends at that time. I guarantee you, there's gonna be somebody around. That's the essence. The entire essence of this game is based on that. I don't know why I'm... Oh, jeez. Okay, we're out of there. We made it. That was strange. That was a strange end to a strange journey, but we did it. Their defenses are down. I was actually playing my Demon Hunter earlier, and he's just started Battle for Azeroth. Like, I did some of the scenario, and I did skip some. I basically was just taking my time with him. I put his professions as blacksmithing and mining, and I was having trouble finding monolite ore. So I just went out and I decided to mine some up with him. And I actually mined up so much, I worked through the entire first level without meaning to, really. So, that was interesting. That was a lot of ore. Well, not as much as I would have liked because, it wasn't fully researched or upgraded or had next rank, whatever you want to call it. However you want to slice that one up. You can have another Chaos Bolt. Chaos Bolts all day. This smells like an escort quest. I guess we're gonna find out. Okay. We just gotta walk him out. Are you gonna follow me, or am I gonna follow you? No, you see, that's where all the enemies are. Okay. Come then, Apothecary. Where's the way? Well, you have about the worst timing in the world, Mr. Apothecary. Was that necessary? Very important when you're doing your escort quest that the NPC that you're escorting doesn't die. I'm guessing he's gonna want to burn that one as well. Go then, have your fun. I'm not gonna stop you. Oh hey, it's a thing. Oh, it's weird. Double weird. I wish I could help you, but I feel like baaack would die if he went over there. Oh, don't lose the apothecary. We've made it. Ow. Should have shouted that louder and sooner. Saved. Takes us to level 75. With a chunk into the next level.